Welcome to the 134th commencement exercises in the 147th year of MMI Preparatory School. We will begin tonight's program by honoring our country. Please rise and join the class of 2026 in pledging allegiance to the flag, and then please remain standing. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Please be seated. I'd like to take a moment and thank Miss Jennifer Gerhard and our beautiful, beautiful choir for that wonderful, wonderful performance. We thank all of you very, very much. They've worked very, very hard. I would like to start by recognizing someone very special to us who is in the audience tonight, and that is President Emeritus Joseph Radowski and his wife, Jean. We are so honored that you're here tonight with your beautiful family, and we look forward to spending more time with you both. Thank you. On behalf of the faculty, staff, administration, and board of directors, I extend a very warm welcome to the parents, families, and friends of the members of the class of 2026. We're honored to have all of you with us tonight as we gather to celebrate this important milestone in the lives of our graduates. Your love, your support, and encouragement have helped guide these students to this special moment, and we thank you for sharing in this celebration. Additionally, we're streaming these proceedings online so we can share this beautiful moment with folks who cannot be with us tonight. I would like to recognize our board of directors for the extraordinary contributions they make to the school. These dedicated volunteers work tirelessly to ensure MMI's success, and we're all grateful for their continuing efforts on behalf of the students at MMI, and I am honored to work with all of them, sometimes on a daily basis. Thank you. It takes an exceptional faculty and staff to inspire, guide, nurture, and bring these young people to the heights of academic, athletic, extracurricular, and personal excellence. You are an outstanding group, and we are all grateful to you, especially the class of 2026, and I'd like to ask the faculty to please rise and be recognized. Thank you. So Mrs. Long has a few things that I'd like to say to the class of 2026. Good evening. Today is one of those days that holds so many feelings at one time. Pride, pure joy, relief, gratitude, and maybe just a little bit of heartbreak for the parents, perhaps. We're here tonight to celebrate all that you've achieved, but also to acknowledge that something precious and special is ending. This is what makes the moment so powerful. Commencement is not just a ceremony. It is the time when you look back on memories with great fondness, joy, and of course, laughter. This is the time when you look at who you have been and who you are becoming. To our parents and families, thank you for your unwavering support and encouragement of these great people. Your love and sacrifices have laid the foundation for their success. Students, you owe a debt of gratitude to your families. Please don't forget what they've done for you to get here. Let us recognize and offer appreciation to your families. To our amazing faculty, I'm filled with gratitude for your constant attention to providing a high-quality education to our students. I would expect nothing less. But in addition, we are grateful for your kindness, your nurturing, your support, your mentoring, and compassion. And I've had the good fortune to watch that each day. Thank you. To the class of 2026, you are the first class that I have seen through to high school. It has truly been my honor. You've given MMI your tremendous humor, goodness, kindness, questions, heart, sweat, and tears. These hallways will be forever your hallways, filled with loudness, laughter, silliness, and mostly kindness and support towards one another. I will miss the noise. Remember, a class is never defined only by awards or grades, rankings, or scholastic achievements. They don't really tell the whole story. The character of this class is what will be remembered. Your manners, respectfulness, maturity, and support will always remain with me. Through ups and downs, you have stayed the course of positivity and resilience. Remember the old adage, sometimes the best laid plans of mice and men often go astray. Those moments of disappointment or the road taking maybe a surprise and unexpected turn, as uncomfortable as those things may be, sometimes they teach us the best and most valuable lessons. And sometimes they provide new and improved opportunities. You see, difficulty teaches things that comfort cannot. You've learned and experienced resilience, gratitude, humility, and the art of remaining calm in stressful situations. Adversity reveals strength you might not have known you possess. When you need that strength, it will be there. My words of advice as you graduate and go off into the world: keep showing up no matter what. Know that setbacks are temporary. You've learned perseverance and patience here at MMI, whether you believe it or not. The MMI Diploma represents not only academic achievement, but the courage to continue, the humility to keep learning, the integrity to do what's right, and the compassion to care for others. Be strong, be humble, be brave, forgive, and believe in yourselves as your best days are ahead. Share your incredible gifts with this world. Your story is still being written. The chapters ahead hold more possibility than you can yet imagine. And most importantly, always, always remember, you have a forever home here at MMI. We wish you endless possibilities and much, much happiness. Congratulations to the class of 2026. It is my pleasure to introduce our chair of the board. Some of you may know that Mr. DiLiberto will be ending his term, and he has served many terms with us, given much service to this beautiful school, and he will be finishing up at the end of June. We will miss him. We are forever grateful for all of the great works, the partnership, and the love that he has shared with us for MMI. Mr. Richard A. DiLiberto Jr. is a member of the MMI class of 1979. He is a litigation partner with Young, Conaway, Stargott, and Taylor, LLP in Wilmington, Delaware. Rick has served on the MMI board since 2013. He earned his JD from Delaware Law School, Widener University, and holds a BS in education from Bloomsburg University. A native of the Hazleton area, Mr. DiLiberto served in the Delaware House of Representatives from 1992 to 2002 and is currently chairperson of the Delaware Commission on Italian Heritage and Culture. Other board and community service includes being a member of the Governor's Magistrate Screening Committee, past president of the Delaware Trial Lawyers Association, past treasurer and past board member of the Delaware Law-Related Education Center, and adjunct faculty member for Delaware Law School, Widener University's Intensive Trial Advocacy Program. Please join me in welcoming Mr. Rick DiLiberto to the podium.
Fellow members of the Board of Directors and Mrs. Long, President Emeritus Radowski, administration, faculty, and staff, Tamara Pawlowski, 88, our speaker, parents, grandparents, students, friends, and family, and most importantly, my new brothers and sisters, the members of the class of 2026. Today, these young men and women join a proud and distinguished family. And these 31 new brothers and sisters join a family whose family members have gone before them from humble beginnings at this relatively small school to achieve greatness and outstanding service to others across the nation and around the world indeed. And if I could ask Mrs. Long for a point of personal privilege, as we used to say in the House of Representatives, I want to welcome my dear friend who 47 years ago handed me my diploma here, Joe Radowski. And we're back, Joe. 47 years later, I can tell you that Mr. Radowski, as our president, knew everybody in the school. And we used to have a little school called Bishop Hafey High School. And they had what was called a bazaar, which was like a church picnic. And I went there And a friend of mine from MMI introduced me to a young lady from West Hazelton High School who was a senior when I was a junior. Her name was Faith Petrovich. And I asked her to come to the MMI junior prom with me. And that Monday, I came to school and Mr. Cassatt said, Mr. Radowski would like to see you in the office. And I said, okay, I don't know if I did something wrong. And I went down and Mr. Radowski sat me down. He said, I hear you're dating an older woman from West Hazelton. I said, how did you know? He said, I know everything. I know everything. Anyway, she's here tonight, my wife of 44 years, Faith DiLiberto. My wife is here with me. Class of 2026, for 147 years, those who have gone before you have embellished the name of MMI Preparatory School in their higher education, their careers, their personal lives, and their everyday interaction with others in science and medicine, law, education, and their everyday interaction with others. And in public service and business and government and social services, the arts, numerous other careers, your predecessors have achieved beyond all expectations and have made our world a much better place. But now, as you leave the shelter of these buildings and the firm yet loving tutelage of these honored and dedicated teachers, we hand you the torch of MMI's family. How will you continue our traditions and build our heritage? 47 years ago, I sat where you are sitting, and Mr. Radowski sat where Mrs. Long is sitting. And we had 31 members just like you. Our 31 members of the class of 1979 were dressed in our tuxedos and our beautiful gowns, and the red and white class banners were hung with care. The faculty and parents looked adoringly upon us, and we were off to college. We were excited to be going forward and relieved to have completed our work here. And the last thing we wanted to hear was a long, boring speech by the board chairman. So let me get right to the point. Your MMI diploma grants you certain legal and social honors. Be proud of them. Benefit from them. But that same diploma entrusts you with solemn duties. And underline the word duties. Most important among these duties is to thank the people who gave you this invaluable and life-changing opportunity. Take a moment to thank my fellow members of the Board of Directors. These talented and selfless professionals have volunteered their time to make sure our school remains a beacon of hope and knowledge in northeastern Pennsylvania. One of the proudest things that we did as a board during my 13 years as a board member and my 4 years as chair was we illuminated that cupola. That white dome that you see on your uniforms and on your shirts and your emblems, so that even at night when people are passing MMI, they see it lit up. And some young kid who's thinking, I have no chance, I have no hope, I'm not going anywhere, he's going to see that lit up cupola. And he's going to think, maybe I could go to MMI. Maybe I could go and do great things like all these other students I've read about. Thank the generous donors who faithfully support MMI with financial and volunteer contributions. We're blessed to have so many donors, alumni and non-alumni from across the nation who every year continue to invest in our mission. And thank your parents, your grandparents, your brothers and sisters, anybody who had the foresight to send you here and who made the financial sacrifices to fund your education. Many of your parents did what my parents did. They worked extra jobs, took loans, made do with what they had rather than purchase new things to educate you here. And sincerely thank them and promise to pay them back, not with money, but with the pride and honor they will experience vicariously through your future hard work and achievements. Thank the administrators, the teachers, the coaches, and the staff who cared for you here. And let's offer a special thanks to Mrs. Long, who's completing her 4th year as head of school as I complete my 4th and final year as board chair. And I can tell you that I've made a lot of decisions over my life and as a 13-year board member and 4-year chairman, but I've not made a better decision than hiring Teresa Long. It was the best one I ever made. She's served with grace and dignity and cares very deeply about every one of you. And your administrators, teachers, and staff have chosen a noble profession and deserve our heartfelt gratitude and undying respect. Each is uniquely qualified in their subject matter. Each probably passed up opportunities for more lucrative careers to do what they love, and that's to teach you. Unlike the lawyer who has the luxury of seeing his clients one at a time, or the doctor who treats his patients one at a time, the teacher is the only professional who must see his or her clients all at once, 20 or 30 at a time. And you'll learn over the next few years that they have prepared you well. Thank my friend Mr. Stepansky and the maintenance staff who kept this building and grounds so clean and beautiful. And thank Mr. Wayne Warner, our security officer, who kept us all safe. And thank Chef Jack and the kitchen staff who fed you every day, kept you strong. Your next duty is to help and protect each other. Stay in touch with your classmates and counsel one another through life's trials and challenges. My friends, today, after 47 years, some of the best friendships I have are with my MMI classmates. We've watched our children grow up, we've picked each other up when we fell, and now we are sharing photos of our grandchildren. I know each of you have supported each other very bravely and nobly already through the years at MMI, and I trust your common sacrifices and memories and lessons and overcoming challenges will stay with you and strengthen you through the years. And to paraphrase Paul Stanley, a musician with the band Kiss, who was popular when I was here, though the time apart seems endless, all our thoughts remain with you. We believe one day you'll make your dreams come true. Tonight, our goodbyes go on forever, and with all that we may say, until tomorrow comes, we'll dream of yesterday. When called upon, assist MMI alums from other classes. Now and then you'll be contacted by a fellow prepper in need of career information, a reference, or just a listening, friendly ear. It's the least we could do. And as the old Beach Boys song goes, be true to your school. Give back to this little place, which gave so much to you. I know you may not realize it now, but your academic potential has been exponentially heightened because of the rigorous requirements of this grand old place. Come back and visit her often, and when she needs you, be there for her. No matter how old you grow, when you connect and reconnect with MMI and these friends and classmates, believe me, you will defeat Father Time. You will remain forever young. Never forget your MMI roots. In all you do, wherever you go, you represent this school forever. Speak of her fondly. Protect her reputation. Dream of her future. Close your eyes and envision your own children having the same opportunity you had. Carry yourself with the quiet confidence and dignity of an MMI graduate. You're about to face a world which desperately needs the kind of people this institution has trained. Our generation trusts you to complete the work that we have left undone and to remedy our errors. You'll be looked to for leadership, for unity and problem solving in an era unlike any other in American history. You know, you were freshmen when I became board chairman. I've seen you all grow up. And when I spoke to you through your years here, I told you you can be whatever you dream to be. Stay away from people who tell you that you can't. With an MMI education, you can think great thoughts, learn vast things, and change the world. So many of our alumni have achieved monumental achievements, and you can too. So as you go off to college, your world will change dramatically. For the past 4 years or longer, for many of you, your teachers and parents have had vital and serious responsibilities. They were responsible to see that you chose the right courses, read the right texts, achieved the right skills, did your homework. They assumed the responsibility of teaching you to respect each other, to be good citizens, to honor the great institutions of our democracy. And they labored at these responsibilities because they love you and want you to perpetuate the long and prominent reputation of MMI. Well, on this day, at this hour, and at this moment, their responsibility ends, but yours begins. Thank you, and God bless you.
Thank you, Mr. DiLiberto. So I'm going to draw your attention to a beautiful banner that is positioned between Mr. DiLiberto and Mrs. Pulaski. And you're going to hear a little bit about the creation of that banner. So as you know, wonderful and unique tradition at MMI, it represents each class's identity, is the class banner. This year, our banner's designer is Arushi Sogama. Arushi is the daughter of Parish and Artie Sogama of Mountaintop. At this point in time, I would love to have Arushi come to the podium and share how her design represents the class of 2026.
Good evening, Mrs. Long, members of the board, faculty, family and friends, students, and my fellow graduates. Today, I will be talking about how our banner represents our class's journey throughout our time here at MMI. The fact that we all made it here today in one piece is an accomplishment in itself. But the journey to get here wasn't linear. It was complex, filled with bright laughter, fun food parties, countless hundreds on exams, amazing accomplishments, and moments of hope. But filled in between, occasionally covering those bright rays with gray clouds, were imperfections, mishaps, and times where the end felt like light years away. There were moments where it felt impossible to imagine this day actually arriving. We counted down to breaks, waited endlessly for bells to ring, stressed over projects and exams, even if we said it didn't matter anymore, I already got into college. And somehow, we always found ourselves laughing together again the next day. The hallways we walked through every week slowly became places filled with memories we didn't realize we were making at the time, which can only be looked back on. Thankfully, we were lucky enough to have gone through it all with the best support team made up of not only each other, our families, but also the incredibly supportive faculty here at MMI. No matter what words any of us could possibly come up with to convey the impact each and every teacher here has had on our successes, none could come even close to covering every moment they have. Sometimes it's not even the lessons themselves that stay with us many years later. It was the patience they showed us on difficult days, the encouragement they gave us when we doubted ourselves, or simply the fact that they believed in us before we could fully believe in ourselves. Last year, the class of 2025 dedicated their banner to one of these incredible people, Mr. Parati. Today, I want to continue this and dedicate our banner to someone who went through that journey with us and saw the good, the bad, and the ugly in it too. Sometimes we may not realize the impact someone has had on our lives until after the fact. I believe this is the perfect motivation to recognize and show gratitude to the people we appreciate, not only when granted, but every possible chance. The first time I met Mrs. Mule was before I even started school here in 7th grade. which was during one of MMI's summer camps. Mrs. Meal was in charge of the cake decorating camp, and I remember being incredibly excited for it. I love all things art and baking, so this was like the best of both worlds for me. Our final project at the end of the week was recreating a cake design that was Arctic themed with little polar bears and penguins on top made out of fondant. A vivid image of the cake I decorated still lives in my head, with every little detail intact even after about 5 years have gone since. The only reason for this is Mrs. Meal. I think she's mentioned it a billion times now, even if she may not remember because she liked it so much. I couldn't possibly forget about it. This is true about every other piece of artwork I created over the years in Mrs. Meal's art classes. I've always been a perfectionist, and I would take ages to finish each assignment because I constantly focused on fixing the little details rather than the end goal. Not only would she give me crazy and probably undeserved extensions past the due date, but they were always the hundreds. I like to believe this shows a part of who Mrs. Meal is. A person who always sees the good in people, a person who is always optimistic, encouraging, and thoughtful, and a person who will never give up on you even after thousands of chances. I believe I speak for the entire class when I say her patience, support, and belief in us were truly inspiring. Her presence throughout this whole process was an indispensable factor in shaping our growth. Seeing her tear up on the last day made me realize the impact we also had on her. I was told by someone that she had fought to be our advisor until we graduated instead of the original plan, which was just getting a new class. I know watching us leave is hard for her because, as Mr. Meal said, we all, and I quote, mean the world to her just as much as she means to us. Although I hadn't started my journey here yet in 6th grade, Mrs. Meal raised caterpillars for the class to release once they turned into butterflies. This year, we made it a tradition and did that once again. As I stated previously, she has been the only advisor who's been with us since the start of middle school, and as a result, she's truly seen every stage of growth in our class. These stages of growth are represented by the life stages of a butterfly on our banner. Butterflies experience a complete metamorphosis with 4 stages: the egg, the larva, the pupa, and the adult. Entering MMI, we too were like little caterpillars, inexperienced, searching for a purpose, and learning how to navigate the uncertainty of life. Once a caterpillar is hatched from the egg, its only purpose is to consume and grow. That was our purpose at MMI, to consume knowledge, learn new skills, adapt to the world, and grow with no bounds. And we did just that, while building a foundation to continue our journey of growth. After the larva stage, the caterpillar is shown forming a chrysalis. This is the stage of eternal change, but it also comes with uncertainty and confusion. Going through high school, we were no longer children, but not quite adults yet. It was a period of transition where we each had a different experience, but all struggled, faced hardships, had failures, and created self-doubt in ourselves. Inside the chrysalis, everything changes and reforms into something new. Through it all, some of us discovered passions we never expected to have, and others realized the path they once imagined for themselves no longer fit. And although change can be uncomfortable sometimes, that discomfort was proof that we were growing. We've taken these past 4 years and learned how to be resilient, courageous, empathetic, and confident. The last stage on our banner shows the fully formed butterfly that has finally emerged from its chrysalis. As we graduate and leave this school, we are allowed to embrace the changes we went through and move forward in life with our newly acquired skills and found passions. Butterflies serve essential roles in the environment by acting as key pollinators for flowering plants. Just like the butterfly, we not only survived through this transformation, but each of us became capable of making a change in the world in our own ways. The butterfly also represents freedom to become whatever we desire. Throughout high school, many of us spent years trying to fit expectations, searching for our identity, or fearing the failures that came with the process. But standing here now, we realize that growth is not about becoming perfect, but being your authentic self, no matter what. Today marks the beginning of a new chapter, where we are finally able to define ourselves beyond our limitations. A butterfly doesn't know exactly where the wind will take it once it leaves the chrysalis. It can only trust the wings that it spent so long growing. Like the butterfly taking that first flight, we still carry uncertainties with us. However, this time, we have the necessary tools to overcome any problem we may face. As we leave this place and step into college, I hope we embrace the next stage with the same grace, the same courage, and the same end goal that we first began with. May we continue to welcome change and not fear the path to get there. May we trust ourselves even when the future feels uncertain. And may we remember that the purpose of all this was never to just survive high school, but to emerge from it ready to continue on. So when people look up at the Class of 2026's banner, I want them to know that we made it here because we truly earned our wings and recognize the people that helped us form them. Thank you.
Arushi, that is beautiful, and I'd like to ask everyone to give you another round of applause for your amazing creativity. We thank you for creating that beautiful banner. And Arushi, this banner, this class banner, will join those of previous graduating classes hanging in the cafeteria for future generations of MMI students to admire and to be inspired by. To rise to the top of a class as talented as the class of 2026 is a significant distinction. The two members of the class who will address you this evening are most deserving of their honors and distinctions. They have both worked exceptionally hard in all of their subjects, and their achievements really speak for themselves. It is my honor, my absolute honor, to present to the class of 2026 the Salutatorian, and that is Sherm Parikh. Congratulations. Here you go, buddy.
Say cheese. Good evening, Mrs. Pulowski, Mrs. Long, Mr. DiLiberto, members of the Board of Directors, administration, faculty and staff, friends and family, honored guests, and most importantly, my fellow seniors. I'll be honest, when they told me I'd be giving this speech, my first reaction was excitement. And then reality hit. I actually have to give this speech in front of everyone and try not to embarrass myself. So I'll try to keep it short and sweet. Having no idea where to start, I did what anyone does when they're stuck. I used Google. And all I got was the same cliches like, we made it, or follow your dreams, or today is the first day, etc., etc. You get what I'm trying to say. But it wasn't exactly what I was looking for. And then right when I was about to call it a day, I remembered a story that my friends had recently told me, and I knew it'd be perfect for this situation. But before I get into it, I want to take a moment to thank the people who got me here. To my parents, you moved to a whole new country, figured out everything from scratch, learned a new language, a new system, raised 2 kids, and you did it not all for yourselves, but for us, so that my sister and I could have a better future than anything you had access to. And somehow, through all of that, you made it look easy, so thank you for that. To my little sister, you've contributed greatly to my journey. Neither of us know what that is, but thank you. And to my teachers, especially the ones who have taught me these past few years. You've showed up for us every single day, and more than you know, it's made a difference. Thank you. Okay, now the story I actually want to tell you. So how many of you are familiar with Greek mythology? A little while back, my friends Rishi and Joseph told me the story of Icarus, and when I found out I was giving this speech, I knew it'd be perfect. So Icarus was the son of a brilliant inventor named Daedalus. The two of them were imprisoned on an island, and to escape, Daedalus did what any brilliant inventor would do. He built wings. Wings made of feathers and wax. And before they took flight, he turned to his son and said, "Don't fly too high, or the sun will melt the wax. Don't fly too low, or the moisture from the sea will swallow you. Stay in the middle, stay safe." But once Icarus took flight, once he felt the wind catch beneath him, and the world open up below, something changed. He didn't want to stay in the middle. He wanted to know what it actually meant to fly. So he soared, higher and higher, straight towards the sun. And yes, the wax melted. The feathers came apart, and he fell. But here's what they don't tell you. Icarus didn't scream. He didn't regret it. But instead, he laughed. He laughed as he fell because he knew that to fall is to once have soared. There's something bittersweet and victorious about that moment, because about reaching your past limits even when it cost you something. And in that moment, Icarus had lived fully. He had felt something extraordinary, something worth falling for. And I know that sounds like a strange lesson to take from a story where the guy literally falls out of the sky. But to me, the point isn't to be reckless. The point is that a life spent only trying to stay safe is not the same as living. I think a lot of us have spent our time in this school doing exactly what Daedalus warned, staying in the middle, playing it safe, following the rules, and flying just high enough to get by. And I get it, we've spent the last 4 years being told what to study, when to show up, and to give the teachers the answer that they wanted. Most of us got pretty good at that, including myself. But here's the thing, taking risks doesn't mean doing whatever you want with no direction or purpose. You can't just make every decision based on a, but I like to. It means being intentional. It means going after the things that actually matter to you, even when it's difficult. The future is not going to hand us a map. We're going to make wrong turns. We're going to doubt ourselves. We're going to have moments where we wonder if we chose the right college, the right job, the right path. But those moments are when we figure out who we are as a person. As a class, we've grown a lot, and honestly, we have the evidence to prove that. We survived AP Bio, even if some of those test scores made it seem like AP Bio survived us. We made it through Miss Titus's pop quizzes, especially when we were skimming SparkNotes 5 minutes before class and hoping it would suffice. And somehow we found the strength to take AP Calc quizzes first thing in the morning when half of us were still trying to remember what unit it was even on. But through all that, we figured it out. We stressed, we laughed, we complained, but we still showed up. And I think that's actually what matters. I look out of this room and I see the next generation of people who are going to change the world. Doctors and engineers, lawyers and business owners, artists and athletes, people who are going to walk into their futures and leave a mark. And whatever the world throws at them, I know that this class is going to be ready. So if there's anything I hope you carry with you from today, from this speech, from the school, or even from Icarus, it's this. Don't live your life trying to avoid the fall. Remember Icarus as the kid who looked at the sun and said, "What if?" The one who didn't settle for the middle. The one who wanted to feel everything. So as you step into this next chapter of your life, I hope you don't hold back. I hope you reach for the sun. I hope you fly too high, love too much, care too deeply, and laugh too loudly. And if you fall, laugh as you fall, because that's how you know you were really flying. Thank you, and once again, congratulations to the class of 2026.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
It's yours. Okay. Thank you. Thank you. At this time, it is my honor to present the valedictorian of the class of 2026, Alexis Shea Blyler. Alexis is the daughter of Eric and Heather Blyler of Mountaintop. Alexis.
Hi, everyone. Poppy, can you hear me? Okay, good. My grandpa told me he better be able to hear me tonight, so I had to be sure he could hear. Now I could get started. Good evening, family, friends, faculty, and fellow graduating classmates. I'm going to be honest, I'm not much into public speaking. In fact, it's probably one of my least favorite things to do. But tonight, I'm absolutely honored to be up here speaking. In the words of every single graduation speech ever, we are finally here. The same sentence we have heard many, many times regarding this special night. But what exactly does here even mean? It means we are at the final crossroad before we all scatter and go our separate ways. It's the final gathering here tonight in the gym for graduation. Tonight we have one final memory together. I think sharing the same experiences and having the same memories with people is one of the most powerful human connections possible. Sharing the same memories, having the same teachers, eating at the same lunch table together, and being in the same building 5 days a week with the same 30 kids here is a connection that we will always have. We are all off on our separate ways now, and some of us may cross paths with one another, and some of us may not, but regardless, each one of us will always have the connection of spending our high school years together. Although tonight is our final memory together, ending high school, the memories and the connections are forever. This is the final night, the final memory that will seal that connection between us. So class of 2026, let's make the most of tonight. Tonight, I would also like to remind myself of how far I've come since freshman year. I was really shy freshman year for no reason. I find it comical, actually. Sometimes during lunch, I would go up and buy an apple or some fruit, but I would carefully inspect all the apples in the bowl that was set out because I had to pick the best apple. For no reason, I would feel pressure to hurry up and quickly choose the best one, even if there wasn't anyone behind me in line. Flash forward to senior year, and all my classmates know I will always have an apple, whether that was eating them loudly in math class or bringing an entire bag to FBLA. Anyways, my freshman self is cheering me on tonight for this speech because when I was a freshman, I was told I was nominated to present my assembly project in front of the whole school, teachers, and faculty. For some context, I came to MMI in the 9th grade. I graduated my 8th grade year at St. Jude's School, where I was one of only 10 kids. It was myself and one other girl, and then 8 other boys. So going into my freshman year at MMI, I was still just a really shy 14-year-old. And then one day, Ms. Zuko came to me and told me I was going to present in front of everyone in the best of the best in front of the whole school. She probably thought I saw a ghost or something because I stared at her with the blankest look, shook my head, and then ran off. Genuinely presenting in front of that many people sounded like my worst nightmare. During my freshman year, I was still figuring out MMI and making new friends, and I definitely wasn't as close with the teachers then as I am now. Being the new kid and being asked to do the presentation was definitely scary. Nevertheless, I somehow pulled through and did the presentation. So if my shy 14-year-old self did that, being here tonight and talking in front of all these people isn't too scary. Now, this is definitely one of the first things that I've wrote without meticulously constructing a thesis statement or tailoring body paragraphs in a way that connects all back to the thesis. I say everyone here tonight can certainly write a good thesis statement. Thank you, English teachers. Writing this, I didn't even have an idea of where I wanted to start or what direction I was going in, but I chose to write about my truths and share some of my story. This is the part of the speech where I talk about what I know best, figure skating. Figure skating has been part of my life since I was just 4 years old and first started skating. So I wanted to share some advice I've learned from figure skating because it's taught me most of what I live by today. A figure skating program has elements, one thing after another, all connected with dazzling choreography, leg extensions, body movements, jumps, spins, turns, and glides. It's truly the best. So my first piece of advice, don't overlook the present. As someone who loves to be prepared, I also know how important it actually is living in the present moment. In my programs, I think of one element at a time and sometimes even one movement at a time rather than getting stressed about the next elements or jumps that come later in the program. Don't miss what's right in front of you, the moment's happening in the present, because you're too focused or worried about something in the future that hasn't even happened yet. Second, indulge and embrace the challenges in life. As much as a bad practice frustrates me, I think skating would be pretty boring if I just showed up every day and did all my jumps perfectly all the time without falling, messing up, or having a challenge. And my third piece of advice, put in the hard work when no one is watching. Don't work hard for other people. No one even has to know the extra work you're putting in. Do it for yourself, and do it because you believe in yourself and because you know you are capable of achieving hard things to better yourself. Now, I also wanted to share with everyone tonight a poem that I wrote. I figure the speech could use a little bit of spice. So here it goes. As we sit here today, we should remember to give each day our best. Hopefully you're all happy with all your high school quests, because now we look back at the old memories with a grin and realize how fun it's been. Waste no time starting the next part of your story. I know that sounds corny, but no one wants to have regrets about the life in which they control, so find the passions that feed your soul. Wake up each day with a goal. Please don't just merely scroll. Experience in the real world is your best friend, and learning doesn't stop when high school comes to an end. After all, we are only teens who have yet to write all our scenes. So to end this poem, I want to remind everyone that tomorrow isn't a promise, so don't take anything for granted. Understand that, and your next chapter will certainly be enchanted. Finally, this speech would absolutely not be complete without giving some shout outs and some gratitude towards the most important people in my life. I absolutely would not be where I am today without the support and guidance from my parents. So to my mom, you are truly my biggest supporter. whether that was for all things figure skating or even something silly like helping me convince Dad to take us to Target after we were out for dinner. Don't worry, I will always call you and to give you the updates about my endeavors and adventures in Boston. And to my dad, you've showed me how to work hard in order to be successful. And I know you're definitely going to miss my updates and our chats about personal finance. I know I am. And to my grandpa, I'm here because, as you like to say, and I quote, "You're a chip off my old block, so thanks for always believing in me." And lastly, to the class of 2026, congratulations on this huge milestone in your life. And to end off this speech, in the words of Frank Sinatra, the best is yet to come.
Alexis. There you go, honey. Congratulations. You're welcome. Thank you, Alexis. Thank you both for your inspiring addresses. This class has earned many awards and received numerous recognitions. Tonight, we present our most prestigious honors. The Joseph A. Tchaikovsky Class of 48 Memorial Prize for Mathematics and Science is awarded to the member of the class of 2026 who has the highest combined grade point average in math and science throughout their 4-year upper school experience. The award is named for a distinguished alumnus of MMI who studied engineering at Penn State and was an outstanding professional engineer. The award was established to honor the memory of Joseph A. Tchaikovsky by his late daughter, Ms. Lisa Tchaikovsky Berlot, MMI class of 1980. The Joseph A. Tchaikovsky Class of 48 Memorial Prize for Mathematics and Science is presented to Alexis Shea Blyler. Great job. Congratulations, Alexis. The Freeland Rotary Club established the Rotary Service Above Self Award to recognize and acknowledge a young person who, by his or her actions, has personified the Rotary motto of service above self in their school and community. It is one of 2 awards selected by the MMI faculty. The 2026 Rotary Service Above Self Award goes to Erica Schweer. Congratulations, Erica. The Faculty Award is presented to the student who displays basic goodness and honesty while being a good example for their peers in his or her own way. The student is emotionally mature and treats others with empathy, compassion, and concern. The selected student displays qualities of humility, wholesomeness, and industry. Our entire faculty selects the recipient from a number of very worthy candidates. The recipient of the 2026 Faculty Award is Ava Zishia Janetti. Let's give a round of applause for all 3, please. I would like to call your attention to the printed program. So if you have a printed program, take a look, please, which lists many honors and awards, special recognitions earned by the members of the class of 2026. The program also includes a comprehensive list of college acceptances and scholarships awarded to this remarkable class. These achievements reflect the hard work, dedication, and talents of our graduates, as well as the support of their families, teachers, and mentors. Congratulations to all of our award and scholarship recipients on these outstanding accomplishments. Now it is time to hear from the president of the class of 2026. This position carries high responsibility of leadership and tactful diplomacy in helping the class navigate their final year at MMI. It is my pleasure to invite the class president, Rishi Patel, to the podium.
Good evening, Mrs. Pulowski, Mrs. Long, Mr. DiLiberto, members of the MMI Board of Directors, faculty, staff, parents, family, friends, and my fellow graduates. To clear the air real quick, I ran for class president unopposed. I don't really know what that says about me or about this class. Maybe I was the obvious choice, maybe nobody else wanted to do it. Probably a bit of both, but either way, here I am. Before I get into it, a few people deserve to be acknowledged. To every teacher and faculty member who showed up for us every single day, including the days we made it difficult not to, thank you. To Chef Jack and the kitchen staff, thank you for the cookies and for quietly cleaning up every single bake sale disaster we handed you without ever once making us feel as bad as we should have. You have no idea how much that meant. And to every parent, grandparent, and caretaker in this building tonight, thank you. The fact we got to meet each other, spend 7 years together, and become who we are, that starts with you, and we mean that. So, to the class of 2026. It started in 6th grade. None of us really knew each other yet. We'd hang out near the lockers in front of the library, just figuring out where we fit. And one day, we did an icebreaker. Go around your room, say your name, say a fun fact, normal enough, and then Gabe Horvath stood up and said with full sincerity, "My name is Gabe, and I like books." That was it. That was the whole fun fact. We didn't know what kind of books. We've talked about it for 7 years and we still don't know a thing. Something about the delivery, something about the confidence. Gabe, I want you to know we're still not over it and we never will be over it. And I'm putting it in the speech because it belongs here. 6th grade also gave us the New York City field trip. Still probably the best field trip the school has ever run. We were 12, we were in the city, and absolutely none of us were ready for it. At the Lego store on the way out, Jaden knocked over an entire Lego set display. Just gone in pieces, like all over the floor. Like it literally broke everywhere. We kept walking. On the bus home, JT brought a French fry pillow. And if you know, you know, it was launched repeatedly at full speed at people's heads on a moving bus. Nobody stopped it. And I think at a certain point, the adults just kind of accepted what was going on and let it play out. That bus ride home was one of the best days of our lives, and I'll stand by that. Then came March 2020. First, they gave us a week off. We were fine with that. Then another week. Even better, who doesn't want a longer spring break? Then at some point, it became clear that this was not just a vacation. The coronavirus, which we've heard so much about from CNN 10 and Ms. Florschak's history class, was starting to catch up to us in our daily lives. Which honestly we handled, just not in ways that were particularly academic. In Mr. Cassatt's math class, we shared a whiteboard, and if you dragged far away enough from where he was actually teaching, which again, none of us were really paying attention anyway, there was a whole empty space. So we drew racetracks on it. We found out later our permissions were never taken away, and things escalated. Eventually, someone kicked Mr. Vela, the gym teacher, out of the teams meeting. And then Mr. Vela just didn't come back. I'm not going to speculate. I don't have enough information. I just know he was there and then he wasn't. And none of us asked too many questions. We came back. Life at MMI returned to normal. And normal looked like Mr. Scarlato stopping you in a hallway and calling you big guy. Every time. Didn't matter who you were. Didn't matter if you were 4 feet tall. Didn't matter if you were a girl. Big guy every time. Normal looked like someone saying you want to run down to the garlic knot, and everyone immediately saying yes, regardless of the weather, and I mean regardless. It could be 90 degrees out, it could be snowing. Someone would say it, and we'd just agree and go. Joseph and I may or may not have broken a table there at some point. The full picture on that's a bit unclear, and I think we should just move forward. Normal looked like sitting in Spanish class one day. In school, in person, in broad daylight, and the entire class just starts to sing Last Night by Morgan Wallen. I genuinely cannot tell you how it started, but what I can tell you is that Senorita had reached her limit. She sent every single one of us to the office. Not a few of us, all of us, the entire class together. Which, if nothing else, it's a pretty impressive show of unity. And yes, one of us gave a school-wide assembly on mud. A full assembly on mud. Christian, that was genuinely one of the most committed things anyone in this class has done, and I sincerely mean that. I want to take a second to talk about what being class president actually looked like, because I think there's a way people picture it, and then there's the reality. At one point this year, my student council had a petition going around to impeach them from their own positions. I still don't fully know how that happened, but I think it's genuinely funny, and I wanted everyone to know. The real reason I wanted to stand up here, though, it wasn't for the title. It's because I genuinely think I know every single person in this class. From the valedictorian to the person whose attendance record was a negative ratio. From the class clowns, the artists, the musicians, the bookworms, Gabe, and everyone in between. I know all of you. This class doesn't always get the best reputation around the halls of MMI, so the reason I wanted to be up here tonight was to show everyone in this building what kind of people you all helped raise, what kind of students sat in these chairs, and what they're each capable of. And none of that would be particularly possible without one person in specific. If this class was a family, and I think that everyone in this room knows that it is, then Mrs. Meal is the mother of that family. She's been here for almost every single day of the last 7 years. She watched us grow up. She watched us fall apart. She watched us figure it out over and over again. There are not enough words in English, Spanish, Chinese, Greek, or in Latin to say what she has meant to us. Mrs. Meal, on behalf of every single person in this class, thank you, and we love you. Here's the things about the class of 2026 that I don't think get said enough. We were the first class to go through online school, the first to take the digital SAT, the first to sit through AP exams on a screen, the first class Dr. D took all the way from 6th grade to tonight. And Dr. D is our English teacher since 6th grade. You have been reading our writing since we were 12 years old. You got us first, and we're sorry. We started the men's volleyball program. Ben, single-handedly, got a bike rack. We watched classmates come and go. Some left, some joined along the way, some were only here for a little bit and still left a mark. None of that sounds like a big legacy when you go through it, but what it actually means is this class has never once had the luxury of things just staying the same. Every time something settled, it shifted. A new format, a new challenge, a new situation nobody had a playbook for. And every single time, without fail, we figured it out. We didn't wait for things to be easy, we just kept going. And here's what I want you all to hold on to. That doesn't stop after tonight. That instinct to adapt, to push through, and to just figure it out, that's not a high school thing, that's a you thing. It goes with you. into college, into whatever comes after that, into every version of your life that hasn't happened yet. You've been doing it since you were 12. You're not going to stop now. So to the class of 2026, thank you for 7 years of something I genuinely could not have made up. Thank you for every single run to the gas station, every single run to the garlic knot, every racetrack on Mr. Cassatt's whiteboard, every time someone got called big guy and just accepted it and walked away. Thank you for being the kind of people that gets an entire Spanish class sent to the office for singing and somehow turns it into a story worth mentioning on graduation night. It has been the greatest honor of my life to stand up here and represent you tonight. And Gabe, we like books too. We just never had the courage to say it like you did. Congratulations to the class of 2026. We experienced change and we caused it. Thank you. Thank you, Ms. Long.
Thanks, Rishi. Thank you. Thank you, Rishi. One of the great traditions of commencement is welcoming back alumni whose lives and careers reflect the values we hope all MMI graduates carry forward long after they leave this campus. Today, it's my privilege to introduce a member of the MMI family whose journey has been defined by leadership, lifelong learning, service, and the courage to embrace change. Tamara A. Radowski-Polovsky, class of 1988, is a globally recognized procurement and supply chain executive with more than 25 years of experience leading transformation and innovation for some of the world's most respected organizations. She currently serves as Managing Director of Procurement Strategy at American Airlines, where she helps lead enterprise-wide procurement initiatives focused on strategy, sustainability, risk management, and operational excellence. Prior to joining American Airlines, Tammy held senior leadership roles with Corteva, AIG, Chubb, Avaya, Telcordia, overseeing billions of dollars in global operations and leading teams across more than 20 countries. Throughout her career, she has earned a reputation as a collaborative and visionary leader who understands that success is built not only on enterprise or expertise, but on people, mentorship, and integrity. Yet despite her remarkable professional accomplishments, Tammy's connection to MMI remains deeply personal. As a daughter of MMI President Emeritus Joseph G. Radowski, she quite literally grew up in the halls of this school. She witnessed firsthand the dedication, hard work, and sense of community that shaped the generations of students. Those lessons became part of her own foundation as she embraced a commitment to learning, growth, and resilience that has guided her throughout her life and career. Today's ceremony also carries very special meaning for the Radowski family, as Tammy's nephew, Joseph, graduates with the class of 2026. It is a beautiful reminder of the enduring impact of family, tradition, and the MMI experience across generations. Please join me in warmly welcoming to the podium Tamara A. Polovsky, MMI class of 1988. Thank you.
Thank you very much. That's what happens when you get old. You got to put glasses on now. Good evening. I would like to extend my sincere thanks to Chairman of the Board, Attorney D'Alberto, Head of School, Mrs. Long, the Board, the administration, faculty, and especially the class of 2026 for the honor of delivering this commencement address. Tonight, as you heard, is especially meaningful to me because this school has always been far more than a place of learning. It is woven into my family's history. My father served as headmaster here, and I had the privilege of seeing up close how deeply he loved this school, and believed in its students. His commitment was so profound that when he retired in 2001, he was recognized in the congressional record by the House Representative, the Honorable Paul Konjorsky, for the lasting impact he made on this community. Now, when your parent is a headmaster, there are definitely some advantages and a few disadvantages. Let's just say I did not have many chances to get away with anything. But what I appreciate now, far more than I did at 17, is the example my parents set. They taught me that education is never just about grades, awards, or college acceptance letters. It is about character. It's about integrity. It is about learning how to become a good human before becoming a successful one. And never stop learning, because no one can ever take away what you put up here. That lesson has stayed with me throughout my life, a life of continuous learning. Tonight feels even more special because, of course, we just mentioned my nephew is part of this remarkable class of 2026, with my father having the honor of also participating. So for my family, this evening feels full circle. One generation cheering on the next, with gratitude for the past and excitement for everything still to come. But tonight is not about looking back. It is about looking ahead. At American Airlines, our motto is forever forward. You are standing at the edge of a brand new journey, and as someone who is in the airline industry, I can tell you with confidence, journeys rarely go exactly according to plan. Flights get delayed, ask my sister and I. Connections get missed. Weather shifts unexpectedly. Sometimes you even find yourself somewhere you never expected to be. And in many ways, that is exactly how life works. When I graduated in 1988, there was no social media, no smartphones, and no GPS. If you got lost, you had to do something truly unthinkable by today's standards. You had to ask another human being for directions. Terrifying, I know. Today, your generation has opportunities my generation could never have imagined. That is something worth celebrating. And along with those opportunities comes a level of pressure that can feel overwhelming. Pressure to succeed quickly. Pressure to compare yourself constantly. Pressure to present a perfect image. Pressure to know exactly who you are and exactly where you're going before you even had time to live. So let me tell you something I truly hope you will remember. You do not need to have your entire life figured out right now. In fact, most people who seem like they have it all figured out are still learning as they go. Life is not a straight line. It is filled with twists, turns, and unexpected reroutes. Sometimes the moments that feel like setbacks become the very experience that shape your future. Sometimes a closed door gently redirects you towards the one you truly were meant to walk through. And sometimes your greatest opportunities come from the very thing you never planned at all. I have spent more than 30 years in procurement with a variety of titles, while my degree was in accounting. One of the blessings of my life is that I genuinely love what I do. Procurement, for those who might not know, is the process of obtaining goods and services that a company or organization needs to operate. And this girl loves to buy stuff. At American Airlines, we buy aircraft parts, fuel, technology services, catering services, uniforms, and professional services. Part of the process is negotiation with suppliers. My love of negotiation came from being one of 4 children where negotiation became an art. My career may not have unfolded exactly the way I once imagined, but that is part of what made it meaningful. This small town girl who grew up in Freeland has worked in 4 different industries, lived in 5 different states, and has traveled to more countries than I could have imagined, sitting in your seat today. Now, there will be moments when things do not go your way, moments when you question yourself, moments when you feel behind, moments when people disappoint you, and yes, moments when you disappoint yourself. This is not failure. This is part of being human. Just like turbulence does not mean the plane is falling, I promise you it does not. It means you are moving, growing, and continuing the journey. You are not failing because you feel uncertain. You are not behind because your path looks different than someone else's. You are not lost because you do not have every answer yet. You are simply growing, and growth can be uncomfortable sometimes. But it is also how you become who you are meant to be. Now, while I'm telling you not to panic about having everything figured out, I also want to be very clear about something else. You need to work hard. There is no substitute for effort. Talent matters. Opportunity matters. And yes, sometimes luck matters too. The people who thrive are rarely the ones who had every advantage. More often, they are the ones who kept going when things became difficult. The people willing to keep learning, to keep improving, to adapt, and to get back up after failure. Character is built in the moments when nobody is applauding. If Walt Disney stopped after his first animation studio, Laugh-O-Gram, yeah, no one ever heard of that, right? I mean, never, went bankrupt, he would have never created Mickey Mouse and all we love about Disney. And let me tell you something else that became clear with time. Your character matters. Your reputation matters. So please watch what you post. People remember how you treat them. They remember whether you were kind, whether you were honest, whether you helped others succeed, and long after people forget your resume, they will remember your character. This is why authenticity matters. Be authentic. The world does not need another copy of someone else. It needs the real version of you. There is enormous pressure today to perform your life instead of living it, to create a polished image instead of building a genuine identity. Do not fall into that trap. Being authentic does not mean saying everything on your mind or never changing. It means knowing what matters to you, being honest about who you are, making choices that reflect your values. It's about alignment between who you are on the inside and how you show up in the world. And speaking of happiness, let me offer one more piece of advice. Do not take life too seriously. Learn to laugh at yourself, because if you cannot laugh at yourself, life becomes exhausting. Some of your greatest memories will come from mistakes. Some of your best stories will come from the time things didn't go according to plan. And some of your most important growth will come from the moments that humble you and help you to see life more clearly. For me, this happens often when I mentor some amazing young adults. I promise you, one day, many of the things stressing you out right now will turn into stories you tell. I often talk about my time when I had to do assemblies. My family can definitely tell you I stressed out about them. Just so you know that the assembly you hate today will become a great tool in your toolbox, as you often as I often speak in front of crowds of people now. And finally, never become so focused on where you are going that you forget the people who helped you get there. Your parents, grandparents, siblings, your teachers, coaches, bosses, and friends, the people who believed in you when you doubted yourself. Success means very little if you lose yourself along the way. Stay grounded, stay grateful, and stay connected to the people who truly matter. One of the things life teaches you over time is that relationships will always matter more than accomplishments. I am often asked what my greatest accomplishment is. It is not the many work titles I have. Well, I'm proud of them. CPO, managing director, vice president. It's actually the title of mom that means the most to me. At the end of our lives, no one will care how many papers you wrote for your thesis, how many classes you attended, emails you answered, meetings you went to, or how impressive your LinkedIn profile looked. People will remember how you made them feel. They will remember whether you showed up, listened, and were truly present. Now, graduates, I know many of you are excited to leave this chapter behind, and this is completely normal. You are ready for independence, adventure, and new experiences, as you should be. The world ahead of you is big, exciting, and full of possibilities. And the education you've received here at MMI is one of the greatest gifts your families have given you, a foundation that will serve you for the rest of your life. And one final thought before I close. Life moves faster than you think. Right now, adulthood probably feels very far away, but I promise you, one day you will blink and suddenly decades will pass. You'll look around and wonder how it happened so quickly. You will realize that moments you thought were ordinary were extraordinary. The late night cramming sessions, the senior sunset parties, the pajama parades, apparently a bus ride, the prom, the friendships, the sports games, the teachers, the people sitting beside you tonight. These moments matter more than you realize, so be present for them. Don't rush through your life trying to get to the next milestone. Enjoy where you are while you're there. And when life gets difficult, because sometimes it will, remember this: you are stronger than you think, more capable than you realize, and more prepared than you feel. This school has given you more than an education. It has given you a foundation. Now it is your turn to build on it. Class of 2026, your journey is just beginning. Go forward proud of where you came from, brave enough to become who you are meant to be, and confident that the world needs you exactly as you are. And speaking of that, as you become an alumni, you will need to uphold the legacy of explaining you are a prepper. And according to ChatGPT, because I did chat this, right? It is a person who actively prepares for unexpected events. Congratulations, class of 2026. Now go make the world better and enjoy the ride.
That was fabulous. Thank you. Mrs. Pulaski, thank you so much for your inspiring words, encouragement. We appreciate you being here, and it's an honor to have you here tonight. We come to the part of the ceremony that I think the seniors have been waiting for, the awarding of the diplomas. Mr. DiLiberto, I certify to the MMI Board of Directors that the members of this class before you have met all of the requirements for graduation. These qualified and worthy individuals should be awarded an MMI diploma with all of the privileges and responsibilities pertaining thereto. At this point in time, we will prepare to distribute the diplomas, but I'd like to share with you something that we've changed a bit this year, and I am so proud and honored to have our 4 department chairs help us with reading the bios of all of these wonderful students. Our 4 department chairs are Mr. Michael Meal, Mrs. Greta Florishak, Mrs. Christina Spencer, and Mrs. Shannon Falchuk. I'm very proud of them. They're phenomenal colleagues, and I'm so glad that they'll be part of the beautiful distribution tonight. Mr. DiLiberto, Mrs. Pulaski, would you come to the center?
Alexis Shea Blyler is the class of 2026 valedictorian and will attend Boston University, where she will major in biomedical engineering. Alexis is the treasurer of both the senior class and the Pablo Picasso chapter of the Spanish National Honor Society. She is a member of the National Honor Society and the Science and Math National Honor Societies and serves as the senior class treasurer. While at MMI, she participated in Pennsylvania Junior Academy of Science, Future Business Leaders of America, Envirothon, and numerous American math contests. Alexis attended the Pennsylvania Free Enterprise Week program, the Veterans of Foreign Wars Midwinter Conference, and the American Legion Auxiliary Keystone Girls State Program. She is a member of the Penguin Figure Skating Club of Bethlehem, is a United States figure skating gold medalist, and has volunteered at Revolution Ice Center teaching Learn to Skate classes since she was 13 years old. Serving as a private figure skating coach, Alexis choreographs programs, prepares skaters for private competitions, and mentors athletes year-round. Alexis participated in the Junior Leadership Hazleton program, where she worked with others to volunteer at Helping Hands. She is the daughter of Eric and Heather Blyler of Mountaintop. Sharon Parikh is the class of 2026 Salutatorian and will attend New York University, where he will major in finance. Sharon is the president of MMI's Mu Alpha Theta chapter of the Mathematics National Honor Society, the historian of the Spanish National Honor Society, and a member of National Honor Society and Science National Honor Society. He participated in the Pennsylvania Junior Academy of Science, American Mathematics competitions, and the Tech Bridge High School Business Plan competition. Sharon was president of Future Business Leaders of America and served as secretary of the senior class. He attended the Pennsylvania Free Enterprise Week and Hugh O'Brien Youth Leadership Camp and was also a member of MMI's varsity basketball, volleyball, and tennis teams. In his spare time, Sharon volunteered at the Wright Township Fire Department and the MMI Tutoring Program, and was also the founder of a nonprofit organization called Gear Up. He is the son of Ashal and Payal Parikh of Mountaintop. Ava Zisha Janetti will attend the University of Pittsburgh where she will major in nursing as a member of the David C. Frederick Honors College. Ava is the Vice President of the Echoes of Philosophy and Wisdom chapter of the Chinese National Honor Society, Secretary of MMI's Andrew J. Stofan chapter of the National Honor Society, Secretary of MMI's Mu Alpha Theta chapter of the Mathematics National Honor Society, and a member of the Science National Honor Society. She participated in Future Business Leaders of America, Pennsylvania Junior Academy of Science, Envirothon, and the Prepper Playhouse. She also attended the Pennsylvania Free Enterprise Week program and the King's College Medical Camp. Ava played varsity tennis as a member of the Preppers girls tennis team and served on the Can Do Student Action Committee as co-chair for the Can Do Community Christmas. She is the daughter of Alan and Dana Janetti of Sugarloaf. Will President Emeritus Joseph G. Rudowski please step forward at this time to present the diploma to his grandson? Joseph Michael Mayernick will attend Bucknell University, where he will major in cell biology with a minor in biochemistry. Joe is a member of the National Honor Society and the Science and Math Honor Societies. He participated in Pennsylvania Junior Academy of Science and Future Business Leaders of America. He completed the Introduction to Public Health summer course through Luzerne County Community College and was a member of the MMI varsity golf, basketball, and tennis teams. In his spare time, Joe has volunteered at Good Shepherd Catholic Church, the Freeland Rotary Club, United States Golf Little League, Parent Autism United, and the MMI Summer Tennis Camp. He has also worked at Kisland Trucking and Excavation, Provo Shoes, and Mayernick Lawn Care. He is the son of Tom Mayernick and Valerie Rudowski, MMI class of 1989 of Freeland. Will MMI Board of Directors member John Schwer please step forward at this time to present the diploma to his daughter? Erica Schwer will attend DeSales University, where she will major in finance with a minor in Catholic Studies as a member of the Tony and Noreen Salvaggio Salesian Honors Program. She is the president of the Tri-M Music National Honor Society, treasurer of 3 honor societies, the Science National Honor Society, Mu Alpha Theta Mathematics Honor Society, and the Echoes of Philosophy and Wisdom chapter of the Chinese National Honor Society. She is also a member of the Science and Art Honor Societies. Erica has participated in Envirothon, Future Business Leaders of America, Mock Trial, Drama Club, Jazz Band, MMI Select Choir, Black Diamond Chorale, and Concert Band. She attended Pennsylvania Free Enterprise Week, the Rotary Youth Leadership Program, and the Luzerne Foundation's Youth Leadership Program. She was a member of MMI's cheerleading, softball, volleyball, and soccer teams. Erica volunteered at Geisinger Wyoming Valley Hospital, the Cunningham Valley Branch Library, Most Precious Blood Church, Anthracite Car Club, and the MMI Student Ambassador Program. Erica is a member of Girl Scout Troop 32935 and earned her Girl Scout Gold Award and the Gold Presidential Award for Community Service. She is the daughter of John and Lisa Schwer of Sugarloaf. David Michael Yamula will attend Pennsylvania State University, where he will major in business administration. He is a member of the National Honor Society and the Math, Science, and Art Honor Societies. He participated in Envirothon, Pennsylvania Junior Academy of Science, and Future Business Leaders of America. David attended the Pennsylvania Free Enterprise Week and was a member of the MMI Golf Varsity team. In his spare time, David volunteered through the MMI Athena Ford Day, Black Creek Township Trash Cleanup Days, and locally by assisting his elderly neighbors. He is the son of Dave and Molly Yamula of Sugarloaf. Sidra Jihad Abdulrahman will attend Pennsylvania State University, where she will major in biology. Sidra is the president of the Echoes of Philosophy and Wisdom chapter of the Chinese National Honor Society and a member of the National Honor Society and the Math, Science, Art, and Music Honor Societies. She serves as the secretary of MMI Student Council and participated in Future Business Leaders of America, Pennsylvania Junior Academy of Science, Envirothon, Drama Club, Band, and Chorus. Sidra attended Pennsylvania Free Enterprise Week and was a member of the Preppers basketball and tennis teams. In her spare time, Sidra volunteers at the Hazelton Animal Shelter as an MMI ambassador with the MMI Interact Club and for the MMI tutoring program. She enjoyed assisting with the Election Day polling stations and helping support the collaborative autism movement. She is the daughter of Jay and Basima Abdulrahman of Hazelton. Adam Parker Frask will attend Pennsylvania State University, where he will major in psychology with a focus on pre-law. Adam is the vice president of the Science National Honor Society and a member of the National Honor Society and Math and Chinese Honor Societies. While at MMI, he was president of the mock trial team, vice president of the senior class, and participated in Future Business Leaders of America, Pennsylvania Junior Academy of Science, MMI Student Ambassadors, and the Envirothon team. He attended the Pennsylvania Free Enterprise Week program and participated in Junior Leadership Northeast. Adam competed on the Preppers soccer, golf, basketball, and baseball teams, and was the captain of the soccer and baseball teams. He is the son of Corey and Hope Frask of drums.
Arushi Sogama. Arushi will attend Villanova University, where she will major in comprehensive science. Arushi served as the vice president of both the Mu Alpha Theta Math National Honor Society and the Pablo Picasso chapter of the Spanish National Honor Society. She was also secretary of both Science National Honor Society and the Tri-M Music Honor Society and a member of the National Honor Society. She participated in the Pennsylvania Junior Academy of Science, Future Business Leader of America, Envirothon, Band, Select Chorus, and has played the piano for 12 years. Arushi attended the Pennsylvania Free Enterprise Week summer program, served as the captain of the MMI girls volleyball team, and was a member of the MMI girls basketball team. In her spare time, Arushi volunteered for the Marion Sutherland Kirby Library and the Geisinger Wyoming Valley Junior Volunteer Program, where she earned the role of Junior Volunteer Program Leader. She is the daughter of Paresh Arti Sogama of Mountaintop. Rishi Chirag Patel. Rishi will attend Pennsylvania State University, where he planned to major in finance. Rishi is the president of the MMI Pablo Picasso chapter of the Spanish National Honor Society, the treasurer of National Honor Society, and a member of the Science and Math National Honor Societies. He is the senior class president and was the vice president of the Future Business Leader of America. He participated in Pennsylvania Junior Academy of Science, Envirothon, Math Count, Student Council, the TechBridge High School Business Plan Competition, and served as an MMI ambassador. Rishi attended Pennsylvania Free Enterprise Week and has participated in athletics as manager of the girls volleyball team and as the captain of the boys volleyball team in their inaugural year. In his spare time, he volunteered at the Valley Medical Health Clinic and worked at Alpina Ski Shop. He is the son of Chirag and Janelle Patel of drums. Christian Ethan Schultz. Christian will attend Pennsylvania State University, where he will major in computer science with a focus on game development. Christian was the vice president of the Student Council and is a member of the National Honor Society and National Spanish Honor Society. He attended the Pennsylvania Free Enterprise Week and participated in Future Business Leader of America. Christian has participated outside of school in various computer programming and entrepreneur initiatives and in martial art training. In his spare time, Christian volunteered at the Hazelton Animal Shelter, at events with MMI Interact Club, at Election Day polling stations, and with the Collaborative Autism Movement. He is the son of Larry and Larissa Schultz of Freeland. Eleni Caitlin Paniagua. Eleni will attend Villanova University, where she will major in comprehensive science. Eleni is the president of the Science National Honor Society, vice president of the National Honor Society, and is a member of the Chinese and Math Honor Societies. She participated in the Pennsylvania Junior Academy of Science, Future Business Leader of America, Envirothon, and Mock Trial. She attended Hugh O'Brien Youth Leadership Program and the Pennsylvania Free Enterprise Week. She was the captain of the varsity volleyball team, as well as a member of the varsity basketball team and cheerleading squad. In her spare time, Eleni was a member of the Interact Club, where she served as vice president and secretary. She is the daughter of Melvin Paniagua and Jasenia Jimenez of West Hazelton. Gabriel Joseph Horvath III. Gabriel will attend Lehigh University, where he will major in mechanical engineering. Gabe is a member of the National Honor Society and Math and Science Honor Society. At MMI, he participated in Pennsylvania Junior Academy of Science and Future Business Leader of America. He attended Pennsylvania Free Enterprise Week and was a member of the MMI varsity golf team. In his spare time, Gabe volunteered as a member of Kagan Foundation Junior Board and organized the event like Kagan Fest. He is the son of Gabe Horvath and Lindsay Flock of Cunningham. Mehek Manzoor. Mehek will attend the University of Scranton, where she will major in international business as part of the accelerated MBA program. Mehek is the historian of the Echo of Philosophy and Wisdom chapter of the Chinese National Honor Society and is a member of National Honor Society and Science National Honor Society. She participated in Future Business Leader of America and MMI's band and chorus. She attended the Pennsylvania Free Enterprise Week program and was a member of the Prepper Girls tennis team. In her spare time, Mehek volunteered in the Engine online program, where she taught English to Ukrainian children. She is the daughter of Manzoor Hassam and Uzma Sharif of Mountaintop. Jandel Alexis Figueroa. Jandel will attend Luzerne County Community College, where he will major in electrical construction technology and will be a member of the Trailblazers men basketball team. Jandel participated in the weightlifting and sports club at the MMI and was a 4-year member of the Prepper varsity boy basketball team. In his spare time, Jandel volunteered at the Jara Church and in Hazelton Township. He is the son of Louise and Jamira Montero of Freeland. Morgan Lorraine Bierbauer. Morgan will attend the Commonwealth University at Bloomsburg, where she will major in theater design and technology. Morgan is a member of the National Honor Society and the Science National Honor Society. She was a production assistant this year in the Prepper Playhouse production of Willy Wonka. She was a member of the Prepper varsity softball team, and she's the daughter of Nathan and Ashley Bierbauer of Sugarloaf.
Hassan Abid Arain will attend University of California in Los Angeles, where he will major in pre-economics. Hassan is a member of the National Honor Society and the Math National Honor Society, and was a member of the Pennsylvania Junior Academy of Science. He participated in community leadership and entrepreneurial activities, including POC grocery operations, the Muslim Association of Wyoming Valley, and freelance information technology consulting. He was a member of the MMI varsity soccer team for 4 years. In his spare time, Hassan has volunteered at Al Noor Mosque and POC Green Trust and organized community events and fundraising initiatives. He is the son of Muhammad Arain and Farah Rashid of Bear Creek. Samantha Justine Gatz will attend Pennsylvania State University, where she will major in animal science under the pre-veterinary program. Samantha is the secretary of the Echoes of Philosophy and Wisdom chapter of the Chinese National Honor Society and a member of National Honor Society and Science National Honor Society. She participated in Pennsylvania Junior Academy of Science, Future Business Leaders of America, Envirothon, Paranormal Club, Board Games Club, Summer Work Study Program, and was the stage manager for the Prepper Playhouse. She attended the Pennsylvania Free Enterprise Week program and Geisinger Aim High program, and was a member of the varsity tennis and softball teams. Samantha volunteered at the Winter Wonderland sponsored by Collaborative Autism Movement with the MMI tutoring program, and as an MMI ambassador, and also interned at the Wyoming Valley Veterinary Clinic. She is the daughter of Justin Gatz and Jamie Metzger Gatz, MMI class of 2001, of Cunningham. Joseph Jr. Dovacek will attend Pennsylvania State University, where he will major in chemical engineering as a member of the Schreyer's Honors Program. Joseph is a historian of the Mu Alpha Theta Mathematics National Honor Society and a member of the National Honor Society and the Science National Honor Societies. Joseph participated in Pennsylvania Junior Academy of Science and Future Business Leaders of America. He attended the Pennsylvania Free Enterprise Week program and was a member of MMI's varsity soccer and basketball teams. In his spare time, Joseph worked and volunteered at construction sites with his father and also worked as a lifeguard at Kalahari Resort. He is the son of Joseph and Lucia Dovacek of Blakesley. Madeline Annelle Young will attend Pennsylvania State University, where she will major in actuarial sciences. Madeline is a historian for the National Honor Society and a member of the Math, Science, and Art Honor Societies. She participated in Future Business Leaders of America and Pennsylvania Junior Academy of Science. Madeline attended Pennsylvania Free Enterprise Week and was a member of the MMI varsity golf, volleyball, and cheer teams. In her spare time, Madeline volunteered at the Hazelton Integration Project and participated in Hip Corp Elite. She is the daughter of Chris and Nicole Young of Freeland. Caleb Powell Scuba will attend North Carolina State University, where he will major in electrical engineering. Caleb is the president of the National Honor Society and a member of the Math and Science National Honor Societies. He participated in Future Business Leaders of America, Pennsylvania Junior Academy of Science, Envirothon, and served as an MMI ambassador. He attended Pennsylvania Free Enterprise Week and the Bucknell University Engineering Camp. Caleb was captain of the MMI varsity baseball team and a member of the Preppers varsity golf and basketball teams. Caleb played travel baseball across the country and played for the Northeast Regional Team in Cary, North Carolina. In his spare time, Caleb has volunteered at the Willow Foundation's Heartwood Center in Hazleton and helped to lead a school-wide food drive to benefit their program. He is the son of Gary and Melanie Scuba of Sugarloaf. Cassidy Renee McDermott will attend Lehigh University, where she will major in bioengineering in their 5-year bachelor's and master's program. Cassidy is the secretary of MMI's Pablo Picasso chapter of the Spanish National Honor Society, the historian of the Science National Honor Society, and a member of the National Honor Society and Math and Art Honor Societies. She participated in Pennsylvania Junior Academy of Science, Future Business Leaders of America, Envirothon, Student Council, Select Chorus, and assorted math competitions. She was a member of the Stripes and Strikes travel softball team who won the USA Softball Eastern Division National Championship in the summer of 2024. While at MMI, she played varsity volleyball. In her spare time, Cassidy volunteered at her local church singing in the choir and teaching faith formation classes, and as a Girl Scout. She is the daughter of Terrence and Leslie McDermott of Whitehaven. Will Student Academic Activities Coordinator and Art Instructor, Dr. Lisa Ferry, please step forward at this time to present the diploma to her son? Aww. John Thomas J.T. Ferry III will attend Wilkes University, where he will major in mechanical engineering. JT is a member of the National Honor Society and the Science, Math, and Art National Honor Societies. He also participated in Future Business Leaders of America. He is a professional race car driver, and when he is not racing, volunteers at the Lee Valley Quarter Midget Club, or works in the maintenance department at BCI, or serves as a fabricator, machinist, and welder at X1 race cars. JT is the son of John and Lisa Ferry of Drums.
Jaden Richard Unger. Jaden will attend Westchester University, where he will major in pre-law studies. Jaden was a member of the National Honor Society. He participated in the MMI Interact Club and Future Business Leaders of America. He attended the Pennsylvania Free Enterprise Week, and he is the son of Richard and Allison Unger of Cunningham. Cameron Joseph Kress. Cameron will attend the Pennsylvania College of Technology, where he will major in heavy machinery technology. He was a member of the Preppers golf team during all 4 years at MMI. Cameron also worked during his high school career at Harry's U. Pullet. He's the son of Joseph and Tracy Kress of Sugarloaf. Benjamin Edward Gambita. Ben will attend Pennsylvania State University, where he will major in environmental resource management. He is the student council treasurer, a member of the National Honor Society, and a member of the Science and Art National Honor Societies. At MMI, he participated in Future Business Leaders of America, Envirothon, and with the Student Conservation Association program through the Pennsylvania Department of Conservation and Natural Resources. He was also a member of the Prepper varsity golf, basketball, and baseball teams. He is the son of Edward and Joyce Gambita of Freeland. Bryce Henry Radzewicz. Bryce will attend the Pennsylvania State University, where he will major in turf grass management and science. He's a member of the National Honor Society and the Science National Honor Society. He participated in the Pennsylvania Junior Academy of Science, was a member of the Preppers varsity golf and baseball teams, and played baseball for Hazleton Stripes and Strikes. He enjoyed volunteering at various locations through the Athena Ford Day of Service, and in his spare time, Bryce worked at Blue Ridge Golf Course and Bedrock Gardens, as well as working with the family business, taking care of lawns and plowing snow. He is the son of Craig and Keelan Radgewich of Cunningham. Andrea May Jimenez. Andrea will attend Keuka College, where she will major in psychology with a focus on both forensic and clinical psychology. Andrea was a member of the National Honor Society and is a member of the Music and Chinese Honor Societies. She participated in the MMI Prepper Playhouse, Black Diamond Chorale, Select Chorus, and Band. She attended the Adelphi University Hispanic Community Partnership Program, was an election day poll worker, and was a member of the Preppers soccer team. She also volunteered during the Athena Ford Day of Service and the Collaborative Autism Movement's Winter Wonderland event. She is the daughter of Elizabeth Jimenez of West Hazleton. Frederick Kazuki Blaine. Freddie will attend the Rochester Institute of Technology, where he will major in game design and development and will pursue the accelerated 5-year bachelor's master's program. He's a member of the National Honor Society and the Math and Spanish National Honor Societies. He's the son of Michael Blaine of Weatherly and Aya Blaine of Boonville. Georgia Marie Washko. Georgia will attend Belmont University, where she will major in nursing. Georgia is a member of the National Honor Society and the Science and Music National Honor Societies. She is the historian for the senior class, was the parliamentarian and vice president of Future Business Leaders of America, and participated in the Pennsylvania Junior Academy of Science, mock trial, MMI Select Chorus, and the Black Diamond Chorale. She attended Pennsylvania Junior Enterprise Week, the Rotary Youth Leadership Awards Program, and was a member of Junior Leadership Northeast, where she raised awareness and collected supplies for veterans going through substance abuse and rehabilitation. Georgia was a member of the Preppers varsity golf and volleyball teams and served as the captain of the MMI varsity girls basketball team. In her spare time, Georgia volunteered at her church, St. Cyril and Methodius, and at the Hazleton Integration Project. She was also a member of MMI's Interact Club, where she served as president, vice president, and secretary. She's the daughter of Mark and Jennifer Washko of drums. Christopher John Laverty. Chris will attend Temple University, where he will major in film and media arts. He was a member of the National Honor Society and was a past winner of the Best Award for Assembly Presentation and the 10th Grade History Award. Chris attended the University of Southern California School of Cinematic Arts Summer Film Program and Pennsylvania State Police's Trooper N Camp Cadet, where he was named the Most Improved Cadet. He was also a member of the Preppers golf team. Chris is a creative filmmaker who has written, directed, and edited several short films and is currently finalizing a feature-length film. In his spare time, he has volunteered with the United Way of Hazleton, St. Jude Parish in Mountaintop, and at several locations through the Athena Ford Day of Service program. Chris is the son of William and Melissa Laverty of Mountaintop.
Congratulations to the graduates of the class of 2026. Graduates, tonight you join generations of MMI alumni who have carried the values of this school into the world with integrity, compassion, and purpose. As you leave MMI and begin the next chapter of your lives, May you continue to lead with character, serve with kindness, and pursue your dreams with confidence and courage. No matter where life takes you, you will always be part of the MMI family. At this time, the MMI Select and Faculty Chorus would like to honor our newest alumni with a beautiful song for the class of 2026. That was beautiful, thank you. I now invite Mr. DiLiberto, MMI class of 1979, and the chair of the board of directors back to the podium, please.
MMI class of 2026, please rise. All MMI alumni in the audience, please rise. MMI class of 2026. The people standing before you represent 147 years of MMI graduates now and for the rest of your lives. You are alumni of MMI. The MMI alumni community now includes 1,966 living graduates worldwide, many of whom are watching this ceremony via live stream. They are accomplished men and women who represent the highest standards of conduct and achievement, and they can be invaluable resources to you from this day forward. On behalf of the alumni present and those around the world, I now, for the first time, officially welcome you as MMI alumni.
Would you all please rise? We are going to sing the alma mater. You can find it in your program, which appears in the program and also on the banner next to our American flag. You may be seated. Before we conclude, I have a few thank yous. We like to thank Mrs. Tamara Pulaski, MMI class of 1988, for joining us tonight and for her really great words of wisdom. Thank you. I thank Mr. DiLiberto and the entire board of directors for their support tonight and throughout the year. Thank you to our MMI Student Concert Band and Select Chorus under the direction of Miss Jennifer Gerhardt. Thank you to our maintenance staff who always does a fantastic job getting us ready for all of our events. And I know this will embarrass them, but I'd like Mrs. Oakham, Mrs. Joanne Oakham, and Mrs. Kim McNulty to please be recognized and stand or wave. I'm not sure where they are. This is a tremendous amount of energy in preparing for this night and to make it as special and as beautiful as it consistently is. And I really am so grateful to Mrs. Oakham and Mrs. McNulty for all they do to help me be ready for tonight. So I'm very grateful. Before I ask our graduates to toss their caps in the air, I invite our newest alumni and their families to attend a really lovely graduation reception that will be held in their honor by the Parent Association in the courtyard immediately following the students, the graduates leaving through the procession. We will follow the students, the graduates, out. So the graduates will, of course, lead the way. They will form a very nice receiving line at the back of the gym. So please make sure you stop and congratulate all of them and wish them well on their new journey. Graduates, please stand. Good. Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you the class of MMI 2026. You may toss your caps.